Back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. Beautiful Friday. I do want to say this would have been my brother's 68th birthday today. May he rest in peace. He inspired me again to get my life together, stop drinking, stop all the foolishness, and I'm truly grateful for that. But this is what no one tells you about dating single mothers in the Philippines. I'm going to get right to it. Do not discipline the children. People talk about, but not in the way I'm going to talk about. No matter what she says. Oh, I trust you. I trust your judgment. Don't do it, guys. It's a line that you cross that you can never cross back from. Culture is going to cut you in half and throw you in the garbage. You'll never recover from it, no matter how she feels about it. And I know you hear guys say, oh, well, I take care of the children like the man, and so I'm going to discipline like their man. You're always going to go overboard. Whenever a situation like that arises, which culture is also going to save you too, because children over here, in my experience, they're well-mannered and they're very respectful. But if that ever happens, you have to defer that to the mother, because it's always going to be interpreted the wrong way. You're always going to come down too hard. You know, we always jump to the corporate punishment, putting your hands on. No, there's something called Republic Act 7610. This is where they don't break it down. They just say Republic Act 7610, but it's really the special protection of children against abuse, exploitation, and discrimination act. Okay, and they define child abuse very broadly over here. Physical, psychological, sexual. But it has a lot to do with their well-being, neglect. All you have to do is just be reported, gentlemen, and you're done. You don't have a leg to stand on. The family dynamics over here is different. Even as a stepfather over in America, you're scrutinized. Times 10 over here. My own children, when I discipline them over here, I've got 3 Filipino children. The mothers will say stuff like, oh, you're being too hard. You can't talk to them like that. So imagine if it's her children. She's going to be hurt. She's going to be scarred. And on the surface, it looks like, oh, she's okay with it. She's not, guys. But what's going to help you is long before it gets to you, the grandmother's going to step in. The mother's going to step in. See, y'all don't understand that the Philippines is a matriarchal society, really. When you get over here, you're going to see the women run just about everything over here. Certainly in that house. They take care of the schoolwork. They don't even come to me for stuff like that. You know, there's clearly defined roles. So really my role is just to handle the bills, take care of the finances. And I'm okay with that. But what no one tells you about dating single mothers is do not ever discipline those children, guys. You know, that's why you should think long and you should think hard about dating a single mother. Not just because she has children, that's no big deal. Hell, you probably got children when you get over here. But the fact that you're going to be walking on eggshells, there's only so much you can do when something like that arises. It's a catch-22 because you're supposed to do and you're expected to do everything that the absent parent, the absent father doesn't do except discipline them. Okay, imagine putting your hands on a child over here, spanking them. You're done. Imagine raising your voice. They'll never recover from that because you're coming from a whole different culture. And anything you do is always going to seem extreme, guys. Think long and hard, okay? The good thing is, like I said, most of the children over here, they're well-mannered, very respectful. But if that ever arises, always think of Republic Act 7610 and how broadly that can be interpreted. And she's always going to have that in her pocket against you. From the day you do it all the way until she decides to use that. You're talking physical, psychological, sexual. We always jump straight to the sexual. No. They interpret child abuse very broadly over here. Could mean neglect. It's about their immediate safety and well-being. So always remember that, guys, okay? So thank y'all so much for stopping by. I'm on my way to Bacolod to get my exit clearance. Yeah, I'm going to take a break from the Philippines for a little while just to spread my wings, man, and visit some places that I've always wanted to visit as a child. Matter of fact, right before I came to the Philippines in 2018, I'm at the YMCA, and a friend of mine who's Vietnamese American, he said, look, if you're going to be in the Philippines, you might as well visit my home country, Vietnam. He said, you're going to love it. I promise you that. And so I put in my bucket list. Hell, it's been almost 7 years I haven't gone yet, so I decided to do that, as well as we may venture out into some more places. A shout out to Brother K. He did that. He's having a great time over in Thailand. But if you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, find in your heart to help somebody. Now, the day goes by that I don't help somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. Think long and hard about dating a single mother over here. Not because she has children and that makes her less than. No, it's just because you're going to be wading into some muddy waters. Anything that you do is going to be interpreted as extreme when it comes to discipline her children. She doesn't want you to do it. I don't care what she tells you, guys. They're going to say, oh, I trust you. I trust your judgment. Oh, you're such a good man. The minute you cross that line, you can never cross back from it. Somebody's going to interpret the wrong way. Somebody's going to hear about it the wrong way. And your relationship is never going to be the same. The good thing is, the family dynamics is really going to work on your behalf. The grandmother's going to step in. The mother's going to step in long before it gets to you. So if something's going on that it frustrates you or it doesn't feel right with you, always defer that to the mother no matter what she says. Oh, you're the man of the house and all that. That's bullshit. Philippines is a matriarchal society. Women run everything. That means when it comes time to discipline those children, you let her do it. Republic Act 7610 is going to be wielded like a baseball bat and beat your dumb ass down. So come on over here with all that tough guy talk. Oh, I'm taking care of the bills. I'm raising them as my own. I'm going to discipline them. No, you're not. You're not going to get away with it, guys. Always remember this, that you're expected to do and you're supposed to do everything the absent parent is not doing, except discipline them.
Boots on the ground, don't do nothing stupid. Give that man his flowers, a tribute through music. If I don't know nothing, I know one thing. When we help others,